yes, 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 yes. Good afternoon, guys. Good afternoon. How's everyone doing? It's a beautiful day here in Houston. So I'm glad you all here. And thank you for the compliment. Yes, I like let's cut to the chase, which I was going to call it that, but cut to the chase. Let's get down to the bottom of it. Hi, Monster Ma. How are you? Debbie, welcome. Hi, Annie. Hi, Susan. Hi, Donna. Big Bad Wolves 4. Let's see. Let's see. Welcome to the chat. Yes. Hi, Debbie Chavez. Welcome. Hi, Dorit. How are you? Sarah, hi. Welcome. Hi, Beverly. Let's see. Barbie is in the house. Hi, Barbie. Hi, Sarah Z. Welcome. Beverly, I think I called your name, but I can't remember right now. You know, it's Alzheimer's. Let's see. Welcome everybody to the chat. I wanted to run in real quick. It's lunchtime for a lot of people, and I just want to say hi. Hi, Lisa. Welcome. And let's see. So I have something that I want to share with you guys really quick. And this just happened. It just came across, and I'm going to put it up on the screen for you guys so we can take a look at it together. Let me share my screen. Oh, I don't have to share it. I have it here. See, told you, Alzheimer's. Okay, we have 2 missing kids right now. Right now they're missing. They are missing from Cherokee County, Texas, which is East Texas. In case you guys don't know, the Amber Alert went out for 10-year-old Ashlynn Wells, 11-year-old Desmond Wells. And the suspect of their abduction is Jesse Ray Schmidt. Okay. Schmidt is a white man with brown hair and hazel eyes. He's 5 feet, 10 inches tall and weighs 160 pounds. He was last seen driving a black 2012 Honda Civic with Texas license plates BNX6155. Damn. Okay, my BMW used to have BNX on it too. They considered the kids to be in grave or immediate danger. If anyone knows any information, they're asked to call the Cherokee County Sheriff's Office, and that number is 903-683-2271, which I'm going to put that in a description box as well. But this just came across, and I was like, and I mean, it came across my phone like 5 hours ago, and I knew I was going to go live. Oh my God, Stephanie, thank you so much. Yes, thank you so much. I appreciate the super chat. Thank you. So this came across my phone, and I knew I was going live, so I wanted to put it on the screen. I'm going to put it in the description box as well. And when they said immediate danger, but they're not telling who this man is to them, but they know his name, Jesse Ray Schmidt. And if you look at the picture, yeah, he looks, let me see, can I blow this up a little bit more? He looks, look at him. So Desmond is, I think Desmond is the boy, if I'm not mistaken. Let me go back. Yes, he's 11 years old. So he's 11 years old. So he's the little boy. And so I just wanted you guys to see that. But this is what came across. Also, I want to share with you something else, which is out of hand. I think I like this too. Let's just cut to the chase. So I was going to bring to you Delta Airlines. I don't know how many of you guys fly Delta Airlines, but they have a new C-19 policy in effect, and it's actually aimed at their employees. And I want to show you this really quick, but I'm going to have to mute this. So I'm going to share my screen with you on this so you can see it, because I feel that this is kind of crazy. So hold on a second. Let me share this with you guys. Let's just bring it all out there. Let me take him down. Okay. Okay, did you guys hear me, right? I'm not frozen. So, hi, crazy cat mama. Let me share my screen with you on this to see how you guys feel about this, because I think this is a little excessive, but I want to see what you guys think. Let me get to it so you can see it. Let me make sure full screen. There we go. And let me play it for you guys.
Seen this from airlines deciding how are they going to get more employees vaccinated. United said you've got to be vaccinated by a certain date, otherwise you lose your job. Now Delta is saying if you're not vaccinated by November 1st, it will cost you. So here is the mandate, if you will, from Delta. November 1st is the deadline. Unvaccinated workers will be hit with a surcharge, a monthly $200 surcharge on their health insurance if they are not vaccinated. In announcing the new policy, Delta CEO Ed Bastian said the average hospital stay for COVID-19 has cost Delta $50,000 per person. This surcharge will be necessary to address the financial risk the decision to not vaccinate is creating for our company. To take a look at shares of Delta, keep in mind that 75% of the employees are already vaccinated. What about the other 25%? That comes out to about 17,000, 18,000 employees. They are not vaccinated. So they've got 75,000 employees. The goal is to get as close to having complete vaccination for all employees.
Okay. So what do you guys think about that? What do you guys think about that? So, oh my God, Stephanie, you're doing this at your company too? Okay. Oh, that's right, Stephanie. That's right. You're supposed to get a hold of me. Okay. So, but yeah, so this is being put into effect. Like I told you guys, the military announced theirs, and they said they had to be vaccinated by September. I forgot the date, but the military now has it in effect. Washington, D.C. is now doing the same thing. They want all their employees to be vaccinated. If they're not, they're going to lose their jobs. Maybe they should be penalized for not being vaccinated. I know it's a personal choice. Hi, Cooch. I know it's a personal choice, but still, you have people that are going to lose their jobs, but then you have to look at it's not just yourself, it's the other people that you are around. So, all of that plays a role into what they're doing. And if it's Delta's doing it, DC is doing it, the military's doing it, I think a lot of companies are going to fall in line. Hi, Brooke, welcome. This is America. Yes, they are. And I hated to say this, but a young lady just got, she got the vaccination and she actually passed away. So we don't know if it was due to other health issues, but my whole thing is you go get the vaccination, but who is screening you to see how is this going to affect you? Do they know how this is going to affect you? They're saying that everybody with an autoimmune system that's have issues, you need to be vaccinated. That is what they're saying. And it's a very hard decision, but you're looking at your livelihood, and think of all of these servicemen. And just to let you know, the last flight from Kabul with United States airmen and French airmen have now left. They're still trying to get other Americans out of there. And I'm not going to play these scenes on here because it's enough to make you cry. Oh my God, Kelly. Oh my goodness. I am so sorry to hear that. Hi, Patricia. Hi, Payne. So I wanted to get how you feel about that. And, what do you think? Because I think a lot of companies are falling along this line as well. And they're saying there's all these jobs out there. And you see all of the all of the stuff on Indeed and LinkedIn and whatever websites you're using, but they're not really bringing in new people into their company. And I'm sure the policy is going to start to be, if you're vaccinated. So, yes, you just finished traveling a lot. You just came on a bit. Hi, Dustin. Welcome. So, I I find that to be intriguing. And just to let you guys know, I did speak to my father yesterday. It was quite late when I did speak to him, and they don't have power, but he's good. He's got food. He's got water. My sister flew in. She was coming to Texas, and she didn't leave with me, but she flew into Pensacola this morning. They're now driving to New Orleans, and they're going to go to get him, or, well, he doesn't have a choice because they probably won't be without, they'll probably be without power for a couple of weeks, even though they try to get the lease hit where they can get in and get it fixed. If you were watching the Weather Channel, you see how they've picked up, that wind picked up all of these poles. And when they had the last storm that hit Lake Charles, I was on my way down like a week later when my dad was going through his cancer treatments and stuff. And all the billboards along I-10 from Lake Charles all the way down to Baton Rouge was just ripped apart. I mean, it was just horrible. You saw roofs, you saw trees laying on the side of the road. So I am going to go, I'm going to take a trip down there, not this week, probably the following week. I'm going to go and take a trip down to see what I can see, because I told him I'm going to come get him so he can just get away from there for a while and come spend some time, or just take him out to go do some stuff. But so my sister is on her way. She's on the way to the rescue. But I wanted to bring that to you guys now. I don't know how many of you watch I Love a Mama's Boy. How many of you watch that show? Oh. Erica and Tom Girardi. So, Ronald Richards says that Tom Girardi is not going to be prosecuted because he has dementia and early onset dementia and Alzheimer's. So he can't be prosecuted. But the funny part is, you live in Pasadena. Well, it's not funny. You live in Pasadena, but you go to Long Beach to get a doctor to say that you have early onset dementia and Alzheimer's. So Erica Jane is left holding the bag. Now, I was just talking to Crazy Cat Mama earlier about this, and she was telling me the same thing that I was going to talk about with you now. Erica Jane, and she brought up a good point. She says that Erica thought she was playing Tom, but Tom really played her. He is not being held accountable because of this, but he can't be because of his medical condition. But I think it's just kind of convenient that now you have Alzheimer's and early set dementia, and you have, you show up in public with a black eye, which I think was makeup. Just my opinion. I think it was makeup myself. So hi, Dion. How are you, sweetie? Hi, Dukes. But I'm just saying, this is totally out of left field with this man. So she is going to be held accountable for all of this. And if you guys were in the live I did with John, we were going through her court documents, which is the lawsuit that was filed by the estate of, by the bankruptcy trustee for Girardi and Geese. And they are going after Erica. Oh, Donna, you're on Erica's side now. Hi, Kathy. I sent you the link. So no, wrong Kathy. Katie. Hi, Kathy. I sent Katie the link because she wanted to come up and discuss I Love a Mama's Boy. How many of you guys watch that show? I find it fascinating. I find it kind of ridiculous and crazy, but it's entertaining. So I'm trying to see where Katie is, because if she's not coming, she wanted to be up. I'm getting ready to start this because I don't want to hold you guys up. So let's see. If you watch it, you know that Shakib is back. Lila and Emily are back. The last time we saw them, if you guys watched them, Emily and Shakib broke up because he won't leave his mother's house. He's a grown-ass man. He's 31 years old, and he still won't leave his mother's house. So Shakib has been lying to his mother by not telling her, even though they broke up 6 months before. They're now back together, I guess, because the cameras are there, and they're trying to work on their relationship. So, they meet at the pet store. He brings her back to his mom's house, and his mother is just pissed. Lila is pissed because Emily is sitting in her living room, and she's asking Shakib, what is this? Why is she here? And he's telling her, well, I think you guys, we're trying to rekindle our relationship. Personally, I wouldn't be that type of mother at all. And I wasn't that type of mother. I will tell you what I saw, and I only went by the actions of that person. Emily hasn't did anything to warrant the way Shakib's mom treats her. She calls her a pig. She calls her all kind of names. And he doesn't have the balls to stand up to his mother. Now, last season, he and I were back and forth in the DMs, and he would put little hearts by everything I would tell him. I said, you need to man up, have respect for yourself, have respect for your girlfriend, because the way your mother is talking to that young woman is disgusting to me. I don't like her. She's married. Her husband just sits there, and Shakib, she says, is her prince, and he belongs to her. So I am just disgusted by her. And then we got introduced to this new couple, Brian and, I wrote her name down. Hold on a second. Brian and Tracy. And Brian's mom, her name is Jane. Her name is Jane. She was a single mother. Brian has been with Tracy for 10 years. They met when they were in college. Tracy had a son in her senior year of high school, but she met Brian when they were in college. Brian took on the father role for her son, which I think they both are a gorgeous couple. So we get introduced to them. Hi, Not Yous. Yes, I was in his DMs. You know me. I get pissed when I see this stuff. So, so we get introduced to them, and we get introduced to Tracy's mom, Iris, who's worried about her. Oh my God. Hi, Miss Amanda. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And we get introduced to them, and they're getting married. So, he's invited his mother, which there's nothing wrong with that. It's her wedding. And normally the bride's mother gets makeup and hair done. So why can't his mother get her makeup and hair done? I didn't see anything wrong with that at all. My problem is when you invite your mother on the honeymoon with you and your new bride. That is my problem. You invited your wife on your honeymoon. You didn't talk to your wife about this. You're telling other people about this at the cocktail hour. So your wife's best friend, Asia, who I think is really pretty, she goes and tells Tracy, and the look on her face is ridiculous. Not only is his mother going, but he's taking the two sons too, because they had a baby together about a year and a half ago. So he's taking the whole family on this honeymoon. Hi, Jay, welcome. He's taken this whole family on this honeymoon. Now, it's not bad enough that, he is a senior executive accountant. She works, but he works from home, and his mom comes over every day at 9:00. She fixes his breakfast. I ain't never fixed breakfast for my damn sons every morning. Something's wrong with this woman. She fixes his breakfast every morning. And, and then when Tracy comes home, she wants to come home, as she says, and kick off her heels, take off her bra, and just be with her family. His mother doesn't leave. She doesn't want to leave. And Tracy makes little hints all the time. I'm tired. But she wants to know what's for dinner. She doesn't leave. But he invited her to move to Florida. which she has her own place, but she was living someplace else. And she said being that far away from her son was killing her. Well, damn, I got one son in Japan. I have one son in Italy, and my other son is in Maryland, which he works in DC. Come on now. You can't fly to visit your child? No. So he invited her to move to Florida so she can be near him, because it's always just been the two of them. But you started a relationship with Tracy. Again, I don't understand these relationships. And Matt, Kim, and Kelly are back. If you remember Matt, Kim, and Kelly, last season, Matt and Kim were living in an apartment. The apartment caught fire. They moved in with Matt's mom, who's Kelly. So then they were planning on finding someplace else to stay. She took a detached garage, which was huge. They're now remodeling into a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom home. And she wants to have a room in this house when you're like 10 steps away. So then she goes in and she tells them what she wants the house to look like, since she and her husband are paying for it. It's crazy. I would not be living that close to my sons at all. I didn't want to live that close to my mother when I first moved back here. So I moved here and she was still close to downtown. But she is right there. She's telling the interior designer what she thinks looks good. And the woman is being nice. She's telling her, hey, you realize that he's marrying Kim, and Kim is the one who really has to make these decisions. And she goes, no, Matt, I'm supposed to make these things. Well, Matt and I talked. Matt didn't talk to Kim. And if you look at Kim's face, she's about fed up with Matt and his mother. So then she tells them, she comes out there talking. She wants to read a poem at their wedding, and then she wants to officiate. And Kim flat out tells her, she says, I wouldn't count on that. So then she's looking at, yes, all of them need to man up. All of them. For the first time since the series started, which is this is the second season, there's a black guy and his mom on the show too. I cannot wait to see this dynamic. I cannot wait, because I thought, the mama and daughter show couldn't be any worse. But when I see these grown ass men acting like that and letting their mother rule their lives, I'm a damn mother. And I would never, ever do that to my sons at all. So I'm just like, okay, sooner or later, somebody has got to make a move. Yes, it's on TLC. It's on TLC. It's amazing when you watch these people, but it came on. And let's see, what else was there? The Shaws of Sunset, their reunion part 2, nothing too fantastic. We find out that Paulina is a lying piece of trash along with Mike. That's why they belong together. Yes, that's what I said, lying piece of trash. She says that the reason she stopped coming around the group is because she didn't feel safe. No, you didn't feel safe because they told you stop sending them that bullshit. And Gigi told her that she was her enemy because, you're coming in after her boy and they've been friends for all this time. So here is my thing with this. You have Mike sitting there that looks like a Prince wannabe, which he never will be. And he just looked stupid. I was embarrassed. Hi, Katie. I just sent you the link. I'm going to send it. Well, I gave you the link. Let me put it in the chat for you. And I see Dion is here. So, guys, tomorrow we're supposed to have another drawing. I think tomorrow is Wednesday. Dion is going to do another giveaway tomorrow of the Cincy box. And we had one winner, J_G, that could not get her couldn't get it because she's in Canada and the shipping. I offered her something else and she refused. So I just want to say thank you guys for being here and just being a part of the channel. And for all the new members, I really appreciate every single one of you. Yes, ma'am, Katie. What do you have to say about Mama's boy?
I just jumped in. I'm still stuck on my lunch break, which is why I'm off camera.
Oh, that's okay.
Where are we at? Who are we discussing? I just jumped in.
Oh, I had already discussed them. So which one of the couples did you find fascinating?
Oh my goodness. You know who skeeves me out more than ever is, what's her name? What's the Matt,
Kim and Kelly.
Kelly. Kelly is the damn mother. Devil. Yeah. Is anyone else in agreement that she got grosser this season? Like it's like incestual. It's weird.
She's massaging him in where did Crazy Cat Mama go? She popped in and then she popped out.
Oh my God, I want to meet her. I see her every day.
Yes. Oh, she's doing 4 boxes tomorrow. Guys, but in order for you to get a box, oh my God.
I have a plug too.
Remember, huh?
You have to order Mystery Man, Dion. That's my new favorite. It's the little cartridge. What do they call that thing? It's like it like pushes out the puff of steam and it smells like cologne. It's so nice.
Yeah. Hi, Stephanie. Welcome, baby. I hope you're feeling better. So Kelly is creepy. I don't like the way she's always touching all over her son. You know, I may touch my son's chest and go, God damn. Or, look at his, I'm like, okay, you're looking good, but I'm not going to sit there and massage and rub all over my child. I'm sorry. Okay, there's Crazy Cat Mama. There we go. Hi, Crazy Cat Mama. What kind of trouble are you getting into today, woman?
Girl, I've been hitting the bottle already, so you know I'm in trouble.
Girl, you ain't hitting no damn bottle. It's 10:37 over there.
I know it is, but I've been hitting that bottle.
They call her Crazy Cat Mama for a reason.
Erica today. I am so after Erica today. Oh, I gotta kill that woman.
Oh my God. So do you watch I Love a Mama's Boy?
No.
Oh, you should. It's an epic train wreck.
I can understand the concept of it after having 3 grandsons, and when I birthed my babies, I only had 2 girls, so I knew nothing about raising baby boys. So yeah,
I had 3 sons.
You know who else is disgusting is Shakib.
Oh my God, Shakib, we were just talking about him.
Oh God.
I was telling them that I was in his DMs last season and going off on him. And every time I sent him something, he would give me a heart and give me comments and stuff. And I'd be like, okay. So, and I won his little slogan phrase thing last year. And I'm like, yeah, he gave it to me because he knew I was going to come through. I was going to come through the phone at it. But he is a creep. He's a creep. But I do like the new couple we were introduced to, Brian and Tracy.
Yes.
I like them. But Brian creeps me out because you invite your mom on your honeymoon.
And I know I had mixed feelings. I don't know if anybody else did. Like, his intentions were very pure, but like, is she going to hang out with them? Or
yes, what do you mean his intentions were pure? This is your honeymoon. It's not your family moon.
But
it's your honeymoon.
I feel like they should go to one of those resorts where like she can stay on one side and they can stay on the other.
No. Hell no. That's why I date men that don't have mothers. Okay? That's one of the questions I ask. You know, are you an only child? And then I put another question in there. So, okay, well, how many kids did your mom have? And then that's the way I do it. And then they go, well, I lost my mother. And I'm like, oh, okay. And then I'm sitting there going, yes, I don't have to deal with mamas. I'm serious.
Yeah, I mean, obviously the show is odd, but like a lot of these people, what's wrong with the girlfriend? Why do they stay? You have to question that.
I couldn't do that.
Especially with Kim and Matt.
I'm serious. Like, my ex-mother-in-law, I really liked her because she lived in Pennsylvania. I lived in Virginia. Okay. I would see her maybe twice a year. We would go for holidays and that's it, but we got along great. My ex-fiance's mother, I had to royally, but I was nice about it. I had to put her where she belonged, in her place.
Mm-hmm.
And now we get along great. So yes, I don't play that.
I don't understand how any woman would want to date a man
Thank
who's
you.
attached to his mama. I
In
honestly
that
don't
kind of way.
understand
That's
it. Oh my God, no,
yeah.
no.
Well,
You
I
wanna,
don't, and I won't. And my sons can tell you. My son used to call me before he moved to Maryland. Before when he built his house, it was just him and his son, and then he brought the ex-girlfriend back, who was the son's mom, and then he put her out again because she never changed. He would call me and, hey, mom, when you coming by? I'm like, I haven't seen it. He was like, I haven't seen you in a while. I said, you just came over here. But no. And then when he got married, it was the same thing. I did not go over to his home like that, even though I had the key. I didn't do that. My son would call me, hey,
That's
why
not what
don't
I
we do
meant
a
to do.
crawfish boil? Why don't we do a seafood boil? Why don't we barbecue? But he would call me. I didn't do that.
no.
I tried to put up my avatar, and instead I put up my negative COVID results, so everybody knows I'm negative COVID. Don't worry, everybody.
Okay, so how do you feel about Delta Airlines actually saying that it's going to be mandatory for the employees to get the shot, and those that are unvaccinated will be basically punished by $200 because it's costing them over $15,000 a person if they have to be hospitalized?
You're asking the wrong person. I just got out of a 2-hour meeting about this. I say we just make it. Ugh, I know I'm going to be unpopular at this point. Just get vaccinated.
If you can, right. If you have a medical reason for not getting it, I understand that.
Yes, then you get your exemption, and that should be honored.
Okay, but here's the thing: when they're saying that it's $15,000 per person per hospitalization, so if they're not insured, what they're talking about is that they're losing money, meaning they have to pay someone overtime to cover their shift. That's what they're talking about. Because, and these are the people that are, this is what I'm saying, and they're not even participating in the health plan. If you didn't understand that. Hi, sweet but kind of sassy.
I understand both sides of the coin. I totally get it. But unless there's a medical reason for you, would you deny your children? Well, yeah, I know there are anti-vaxxers that don't want to vaccinate their children with their childhood vaccinations, but really?
See,
do you want your children to go through this?
Exactly.
See, look, R2 key LET. They're making it her husband's airline too. So here's what I did. So I flew this past weekend, okay? And my nerves were bad. And so I had my mask on, which I did use the C95 this time. I had the full thing. I didn't just have the little blue one on. I had the full thing. I actually had gloves on. Well, when you go through the scanner, you cannot have your gloves on. So it just so happened I put an extra pair in my purse, but then you got to take them off. I'm not going to put those back on again because I've been touching stuff.
I'm going to be honest with you, as somebody who teaches microbiology around the clock, and I'm a germaphobe. If you don't have cuts, right? If your skin is cut, you don't want to use hand sanitizer or something. But honestly, people forget they're wearing gloves, and then they touch everything, and then the gloves are just as dirty as their hands. You know what I mean? And I'm talking like when they handed out alcohol wipes on my latest flight, I almost skipped. I'm that much of a germaphobe. I'll wipe the whole damn thing down.
But you know, the stewardesses and everything, they're all wearing, I'm going to have to ask them too, because, well, you know what? They're saying all of their employees, when you have these people that are handing people stuff and everything else, but then the air on the plane, everything is recycled. I used to love to have that air on up there. Really, I shut that shit off now. I don't put that on.
Nope.
I don't put it on, and I'm seriously, I'm claustrophobic. When I'm riding in my car, I have to have my windows cracked or my sunroof cracked. I have to have some type of air coming in. And I really hate to fly. If I had to take an international flight right now, I think I would get on that plane lit and lean into the side so I can pass the hell out.
Me too.
Because I used to love to fly international. I don't think I can do it anymore.
Well, Heidi, I told you about my husband's niece, who is a respiratory therapist who has to work with these COVID patients each and every day. And she's been doing it since the outset. without a vaccine. Now they are mandating that she gets the vaccine. She has worked all this time with these patients one-on-one, and she has yet to contract it or bring it into her home.
Well, and then I saw today that the Illinois governor is actually putting in a mandate. Well, maybe it's not the governor, maybe it's the mayor. They're putting in a mask mandate for indoors. That tells you that this is hi, Glenda. And yes, it's a personal choice, but they're making it a mandate. And right here, 2 minutes away from me, there are so many C-19 cases at the Kingwood schools.
Yeah.
A couple of schools in Texas have closed down for a week so they can go in and sanitize because of the fact. Yes.
That's not going to prevent it from being spread again and again and again.
Yep.
Because most of these children are not age requirement for those vaccines. So
exactly.
What then? Are we going to kill off our children because of this stuff?
Yep. And you guys heard about the nurses here in Texas. It was over 15,000 nurses. What was it? 5,000 nurses. But 3 months ago, that was fired for not taking a vaccine.
Really?
Yeah, it's not the governor. Thank you. I couldn't remember. Was it the mayor? I forgot what town it is. But they're requiring masks while you're indoors. You have to have your mask.
No, I understand both sides of the coin. I truly, truly do. But if they believe that the government is trying to control this and that, if that's your reasoning for not taking the vaccine, do your research, do your factual research behind it.
If that's your reasoning, then don't
see on
even do
social media.
either.
Yep, I'm serious, and I'm looking at what RTQLET is saying too. There's 2 additional variances coming. This is crazy.
And it's going to get crazier.
Oh my goodness. So I'm just saying, it is a personal choice, and I know.
But think about polio.
I'm really nervous about it, and I get it. I'm one of those people. I keep reading, and then I keep vacillating whether I'm going to do it or whether I'm going to. When I went to get it, they wouldn't do it. This was last week, Monday, because I had a really bad sinus infection. So I have to go back this coming week. And okay, Katie just left. She had to go back to teach. But and the more I read and the more I hear, I get nervous. But I look at it's better for me. It's better for my mother. And well, not for my mother, but for me, but I'm thinking about my mother, my grandkids. So, because I'm in and out all the time when I have to run to the grocery store and, and now they're thinking it's airborne. But anyway, I'm just.
But see, the thing is with you, Heidi, you do your factual research. You're not going by what social media says. You're doing the actual factual research.
Yep.
So you know what's best for you.
Yep. And my nerves are bad about it. And I talked to my cousin, who, of course, I told you she's a doctor, and I get what she's saying. But then again, I have my sons telling me, Ma, you just go ahead and do it. You need to do it. Get it done. So I'm basically going to listen to my sons.
My husband.
Hey, my girl. I saw you called me. When you called me, I was on another call. I'm going to get back with you because, matter of fact, I think you, me, and Heidi need to talk. So, guys, just in case you don't remember, I'm reading. This is good. I don't know if you want to read this together on a live or whatever, but this book is excellent. And I'm going to set up our first meeting for next Tuesday to give people time to actually start reading it and to get their book in. The book is excellent, and I love it, love it, love it. So I'm looking forward to doing that. Also, on September 9th, we're going to have a very good-looking man on panel with us on Thursday to discuss Married at First Sight. And I think we're going to switch it up on Married at First Sight. Instead of talking about the whole show, we're only going to give you the highlight with the most impact for that show. And that
Did you get a hold of Gil?
Huh?
Did you get a hold of Gil?
No, and I left my number too. I'm going to try to call back.
I was hoping.
Thank you. And that's the one that I want. I want the Pfizer. And then I read that the woman that got, well, we're not going to talk about that, but that's the one I want. Yes. Oh, so Maria knows. Yes. So we're going to have a very good looking man on panel with us on September 9th, which is next week. He will be here and we're going to get his perspective on Married at First Sight. And I'm really excited about that. Tomorrow, I think we're just going to we're just going to have an open chat and just highlight some of the things that are going on reality TV, because I don't want to just dedicate the whole time to just talking about reality shows, and we really don't, but I want people to be able to put Q&A. I want questions and we can answer them. I'm trying to change up some stuff to make everybody, to have enjoyable stream, so everybody feels like they're part of the stream. And and I think that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to talk to my manager about that when we get off of here. Also, we found some nice glasses, guys. Let me just show you this. Heidi, should I show them?
You can show them, get their opinion, see what they like.
All right, so hold on. I found some nice glasses. And people were talking about merchandise and stuff like that. Oh, we can do giveaways. I'm not sure yet. But these are the glasses that we're looking at. Let me make this bigger. Except for it's going to have my logo, which is
it's going to have her sexy legs.
It's going to have the legs on it. But these are the glasses that we're looking at, and I can pick the different bases. So I think I want to do a black base or a purple base to go at the bottom of the glass. So, but these are the glasses that we're looking at right now, and they do t-shirts as well. So that's what we're looking at. So I be working, guys. I really be working. And then I'm finishing up on Crystal. So TCF, we're going to discuss Crystal Rogers, because that case has been dormant for a long time now. And I think that whole town is just crooked. So you guys think the purple base? I like the purple base too. Either purple or black.
One of the dark bases, so that way Heidi can put her very own personal signature.
Yeah, my signature is going to be on there.
Yes, she will sign it herself.
Yep.
That's a mandatory thing.
Well, we're going to have the signature sent so they can put it on there, right?
No, you're going to have to sign each and every one yourself.
Okay. You like the purple? Okay.
I'm sorry, but we need your personal touch and love.
Okay. Everybody says the purple base. Okay. All right. You like the purple base. Okay. I'm writing that down. Crazy Cat Mama, did you get that? The purple base?
That'll work for me.
Okay. We're doing the purple base. So what do you guys think about just changing up the format where we just pick up, like we just discussed the highlights and not go through the whole thing. And that way, people can be more involved, because not everybody likes to hear about, an hour and a half of the same, which we do that on Thursdays, but I want to make everybody feel included. So
I have a question for the chat.
Ooh.
How many of you, along myself, were going through Heidi withdrawals over the weekend?
You're so crazy.
No, I was so sick.
I need to know what client you have and what vodka bottle, because I definitely need to know. My God, thank you, Maria, for the super chat. Yes, so Maria, my glass on Thursday will always be the glass that Maria sent to me. I love it. And I haven't used it since last Thursday.
Why don't we just go through Maria?
Well,
we could put Maria to work and she can earn some money.
No, well, Maria had somebody to do them for me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she had somebody to do the glass for me. Now, I don't know if but I think I like that one better, because you can put the logo on it.
Yes.
That's why I like those.
I love that logo.
Yeah, I love that logo too. And Debbie actually did that logo for me. Debbie, who comes up with me on Thursday, she did.
No, she didn't.
She did my logos and she did my banners.
Not.
Hi, Rab's assistant. Welcome.
How
Hi,
dare she be
Deborah.
so
Yes, she did. She did.
Ooh, she did a very wonderful job.
She did all of my banners, or everything, hot topics. She did all of my banners. She did it all.
Wow.
And when she sent it to me, because I did Heidi After Dark one night, and she goes, I want to make a logo for you. Send me this or send me that. And she did my banners, my thumbnails, like when you see Mixture of Reality, you see Cocktails with Heidi. That's all Debbie. Debbie did all of that for me.
Oh, she did a wonderful job.
And she did
Honestly.
not charge me a penny.
Wow.
Yes,
She's
I'll
very
have Debbie
talented.
contact you. I definitely will. No problem, ma'am. I'm writing that down right now. So she's on the commentary zone, and she does she's their graphics person over there.
She's
Debbie
good.
didn't know me
I
from
have to.
Adam. Seriously, we only saw each other in different chats. When she came into my first live, I did Heidi After Dark. She contacted me. And
I should worship that lady.
Yes, so that's Debbie. And that's why I tell you, between Debbie and Jamal, the dark magician, they really stuck by me. They really encouraged me to keep doing what I was doing. And because they really enjoyed listening to me and having fun with me, because I was definitely not going to do it after we decided about the other channel. I was just going to do once in a while, do a Heidi After Dark. And that's what my plan was. So also, I just want to bring up one thing before we get out of here, guys. I counted yesterday. There were 12 channels that talked about Nosy Ho's channels being taken down. 12 that discussed this. Now, granted, her channels were taken down. They were taken down for whatever reasons YouTube deemed. We all saw the email why it was taken down, and I saw where they were mass flagging other channels. And if you do not follow the rules that are set in place, no matter who you are, no matter where you at, any company you work for, there are rules and regulations. You have company policies and procedures. It doesn't matter where you are unless you're your own entity with your own website. Then you can set your rules on how you want to do things. Right is right, wrong is wrong. I hear so many false narratives running around out there that it got me to the point where I was pissed off, and I don't like to be pissed off because I don't like the lies that are being spread. If you're going to tell the truth, tell the truth. Just say it. Don't sugarcoat it. Don't add more things to it. So, yes, no matter who you work for, even if you have your own company, you still have to answer to, let's say you got a corporation, you got stockholders, you still have to answer to them.
Exactly.
You have to answer to someone unless you are the sole proprietor. There is nobody, there's no stockholders, no shareholders, no nothing. You set your own rules. I looked at all of these fake narratives, and believe it or not, I've watched a lot of these videos, not the whole videos, just a synopsis of it. I watched it. I watched the Rabbits. I watched Old School Patricia. I watched I'm not even going to call, but these are the people that I know come in my chat. So, and they were unbiased. They put the facts out there. I watched this young lady, Tales from the Coast. I couldn't have said it better than what she said it. She put it out there. She laid it all out there. So rules are rules, whether you like them or not. They're out there for a reason. I read TLS all the time. When they did the changes, I read them. So I try to abide by things. If I play someone's video, I get their permission. I played Deontay's video, I got his permission. I do not want to get a strike on my channel. I don't care how big you are, how small you are. You have to follow their terms of service. That's what you sign. And if you signed it and you didn't read it, you didn't understand it, you need to go back and read it again.
That's what you have the managers for.
Yep, that's what you have them for.
But if they want to credit Monica and John for bringing those channels down,
that was just crazy. And I'm not, they were blaming everybody. No, you violated. It was stated in the email. You violated severe.
Oh,
yes, severe.
She was nasty. She was nasty. She was vile. She was disgusting.
And I'm going to be honest. I never watched her. I heard, but I've never watched her. I don't know.
I can only watch a few minutes of it. She's too. Oh, she is just vile. She really is.
Saying,
but I'm just saying, if she wants to give credit to Monica and John, more power to her, because that means more power to them.
I watched Ren. Well, yeah, I did. I watched him for maybe last night. I watched him, and he was saying that wasn't the first time she's had a channel removed. So she had another channel before that, Nosy Ho Live, and that was removed. So how many chances do you get? How many times do they have to slap your hand before you realize this is not what you're supposed to be doing?
But Heidi, she thinks she's above all that. She thinks she's above everything and everybody. She doesn't care. And that was her downfall. That was her own downfall.
I'm going to tell you, I don't know what she thought. I can't assume to, know what she thought. I'm just looking at the letter that was put out on Twitter. And when I read it, then I heard about some comments that was made about Nicki Minaj's baby. I was like, oh my God, this is ridiculous.
Nicki Minaj is, no, we don't do children. We do not do children.
I'm just saying, and kids, I don't care how old they are, they should never be a part. Nothing should ever go real life, period. You got an issue with somebody, stay the fuck away from them. Nothing should go real life. You don't like somebody, stay away from them.
Exactly.
Don't go into their channels. Don't do it.
Because it's just going to bring hate and discontent to the world. And, honestly, Heidi, when I stumbled across you, I was in search of the 90 days or whatever. I don't even remember, but I came across you and you brought some funny shit. Excuse my French, but you were funny. And the same thing.
I try to be upbeat. I don't like drama, but I don't like lies. I just don't. I don't deal with lies at all.
I don't deal with the lies or the drama. I don't like it. And most of us don't. We come to you and fellow creators for an escape of reality. We need that escape so that we can just have a moment of fun brought into our lives, because some of us do have a lot going on, and it's hard for us to get through day by day. But when you guys bring up everything, it's funnier than shit, and we enjoy it. We appreciate it, and that's all there is to it.
Hi, Dustin.
Can you hear me?
Yes,
hello?
I hear you. I hear you. How are you doing?
Pretty good. How are you?
We're fine. So what are you doing on this fine afternoon?
Listen to you.
We love you, Heidi.
Yeah, I love you guys too, but we're getting ready to get out of here.
No, don't do this, Heidi. Don't do this. Don't leave us so soon. Don't leave me so soon, please. I'm so greedy. I need my Heidi.
Oh my God, people have work to do. I know Susan is working. YouTube is supposed
What'd
to
you think of the other way?
Huh? Oh, the other way?
Yeah.
Justin, I'm going to tell you right now, I did not watch it at all. That's why I didn't go up with John yesterday. I was watching the weather. I was busy trying to find out about my dad. So I just didn't get a chance to watch it. So we're probably going to discuss that a little bit tomorrow, but I heard it was boring. And to be honest, It was.
Yeah.
Thank you, Dustin. It was so boring.
Yeah. So I'm just
And thank you, Patricia.
yeah. So I'm just
Thank
saying.
you, Patricia.
I'm just saying that I just don't
I don't like Jenny and Cement.
I don't like Jenny and Submit either, neither have. Jenny is a home wrecker, but I understand there's a new young guy on there, and I did watch a little bit of it when they put the preview out there, but I haven't watched the whole 2 hours yet, so I'm gonna have to watch it.
Don't like that guy either.
Yes, John said he's gonna be covering the single life. So I know he said he's covering the single life. Bye, Tori. It was nice seeing you.
Heidi, I don't understand all of these spinoffs from 90 Day Fiancé.
Oh my God, Jenny went nuts. Okay, I'm gonna have to watch it today. All right.
You're gonna cover Darcy and Stacy?
Am I gonna cover who? Darcy and Stacy?
Yeah.
I guess we can touch on it. I just can't. I'm serious. I am not a big Darcy and Stacy fan. I think everything they do is scripted. They cannot be that young to embarrass themselves on TV, especially Darcy has daughters, and her example she's setting is horrible for those girls. So
Heidi, I'm gonna pull a Darcy. I'm gonna go get all this Botox and cosmetic surgery and these booby. Not that I need the booby lifts, but I'm gonna go get these booby lifts. And I'm just going to act like I'm 30 and 40 years old again. You know,
I got to go see Patricia. Patricia, I'm planning a trip to Oklahoma really soon because I need to go back to Choctaw. So, and I know you're closer to, what is it? Not Windstar, but they are horrible women. Yes, they seem so fake, and I can't watch the Family Chantel because I think it's all scripted. I used to love 90 Day Fiancé, but now
Family Chantel kind of crazy too.
Yes, now you can see it's just scripted. It's just not.
It's not like it used to be.
It's not like it used to be at all, and they need to stop. And and the work. The plastic surgery, you're trying to look like a damn baby doll. You look horrible. And all the filters that you're using on Instagram, but then when people see you, I'm like, oh my God, would you please? Tammy Faye Baker, that's what they're going to look at.
Oh, there you go, Heidi. Like that was a perfect example. Perfect example. And I love Tammy Faye from back in the day, but yeah, that's a perfect example.
I'm serious. They look... What their daughters now, you have to know Darcy had to be a beautiful woman at one point. Look at her daughters. Their dad isn't that cute. But look at her daughters. They're gorgeous.
She was beautiful and she's ruined her looks now.
Yes. Yara had a lot of stuff done. She's a brunette. Go look at Yara's pictures on Instagram before and after.
Well, Yara is a beautiful, she was attractive then, but she's beautiful now. I can understand that part, and I wish her and Jovi nothing but the best in life.
I hope they get better.
What did you say, Dustin?
I said I hope Jovi.
Yeah, but it's just they can't have them with surgeries unless they go to Mexico or some way. Okay, if you guys remember Mama Elsa, remember Real Housewives of Miami, plastic surgery gone wrong?
Yeah, I heard about that.
Okay, so come on now. Look at the work Michael Jackson had on his nose, and his nose collapsed, and he had to rebuild it.
Michael Jackson is hands off. Leave him alone.
Oh, he's hands off, but I'm talking about.
You know, I love my Michael. Surgeries.
When you have so much of that, look at Botch. Go look at Botch. Look at this woman that made herself look like.
They're awful, ain't they?
Yes. Look at the work these people have had done.
No, I'm so sorry about. My heart broke when he died.
Everybody's heart broke when he died, but his nose had collapsed. They had to rebuild it. And
I know,
everybody
but
was
he
going, oh,
was.
he was trying to get a nose like Liza Minnelli. No, his nose collapsed. It was in the autopsy report. They had to repair it. And then they talked about it in his other special. His nose actually collapsed. The first surgery he had, it was for his nasal stuff. But when people get addicted to this, look at Larissa. They're
Look at
addicted.
Darcy and
Larissa,
Stacy.
my heart breaks for Larissa because she was beautiful to begin with. And yes, actually, the procedures that she has done has enhanced her beauty, but she's
Okay.
going way overboard to the
Okay, here is
extreme.
this. It's enhance your beauty. You got to keep getting that stuff touched up. You got to keep going back to make sure it stays the way it is.
Exactly.
What happens when you can't afford it and they stop giving it to you for free and everything
What
starts
happens when you run
falling?
out of money?
Yeah, when you run out of money. What happens?
And what if they can't do anything more to enhance it?
Thank you.
And that's what
'Cause
happened
right
with
now, I think
Michael.
if you stick a pin in her breast, she's probably going to explode. I'm sorry. She's a beautiful girl. And she said
She
it herself.
is.
She has body dysmorphia. She said it. I can remember when she was on John, not this last time. She goes, no, I'm not going to do any more surgeries. This is it, John. I promise. I
And
promise.
she did more.
And then she came on not too long ago. And what did she say? Oh, I'm going to get them. They're going to be more bigger. What the hell? You're going to fall over and land on your tits.
I
Stop
think
it.
I think
That's
for
what you're about to
Larissa,
do.
though, for Larissa, it's just her way to earn herself more income. She's doing it for the income
But what is
factor.
she doing to, okay, she has a new site she's on now. Okay, so I forgot what it's called. And shit, I forgot. But she has a new website she's on. So I guess she's not going to do the OnlyFans anymore. Personally, I would never
They
do
got
it.
rid of that, Heidi.
Well, no, they didn't get rid of OnlyFans. They were supposed to stop them from doing a lot of nudity, but they reversed it because I guess yeah.
I thought they got rid of that.
No. So, she's beautiful. You got to remember, Larissa has a daughter. She has a son.
Yes.
You're doing OnlyFans. When I saw the stuff with her and Eric, it made me sick. And it was just nasty. It went all over the place.
And she's still with Eric.
Yep. No, they're supposed to be broken up again for the 1,500th time. But
I've never seen any of it.
This is the woman that you're dating, and you put this on a website. She's giving you a blowjob. You guys have it in. Come on. That is not respecting that woman. That is not. I don't give a shit about him.
It's not
This woman has
respecting
a
her
daughter.
children. That's what bothers me the most.
Yep,
is
it's about
her
the kid.
children are gonna see this because once it's on the internet, it's there
on the
for
internet.
eternity.
And trust me, I saw it.
Stay
And
there.
it was sent to me in my DMs, and I threw my phone. I'm like, oh. Then I'm like, oh my God.
She doesn't need to lower herself to those standards because she is a beautiful woman. She has so much more to offer this world than porn.
I think people use her. I don't like the way people take advantage of her. And, she
got rid of her.
Somebody that's going to be there and be honest with her.
She's always been honest.
Oh my God. Charlie and his wife are on OnlyFans too. I know the mother was. Oh my God. Charlie and his wife. Charlie has,
Oh, no. Oh, no, Charlie, no.
Oh my God. So is he drunk enough? I mean, is he able to get it up?
Oh my God.
See, now I don't know if that's true. I heard that and I need to look that up. I don't know if it's true or not. And I need to look that because I did hear that before. But I just feel, but when you have body.
Both Elizabeth and Andre.
You remember the woman that had all the surgery to make herself look like a human Barbie?
Yes, I remember her.
Okay.
And the same guy who wanted to be Ken.
He wanted to be the Ken doll. Do you know how much money they have to do and spend to keep this look up?
It's expensive. It's expensive. And believe you me, I'm going to be 60 this year. And I could give a rat's patootie what anybody thinks about my appearance and my body. because you know what?
Be happy with what you have. You know, if you can't work naturally to improve it, don't do it.
And my husband appreciates what he has. That's all that freaking
Oh
matters.
shit, your husband got a lot of pussies around that house. All them damn
I
cats.
know, but we won't go there about the pussies that my husband has.
Yes, they need to work on their insides. Stop looking at that outward appearance. I'm gonna tell you what my mother used to tell us. She would always say, do not leave the house with any holes in your underwear. Make sure they always clean.
Exactly.
You can have the dirtiest clothes on, or you got a shirt with a hole in it, but you better make sure your underwear is clean and no holes. I'm gonna tell you what's so funny. When I had to be taken to the hospital by ambulance, I had a pretty red bra on and pretty red underwear. So, okay, you can just take off my clothes. My underwear was no hole and they weren't dirty. She always said, stop looking at the outer appearance.
We won't talk about an ambulance ride, okay, Heidi? We will not ever discuss that because, oh, girl.
Yeah, so I'm just saying, people look on the outside instead of looking on the inside.
Yes. And it's what's inside that matters the most.
People are going to accept you for who you are. You know, some people, if they're superficial and you got to look a certain way, you don't need that person because the looks are going to fade.
Thank you, sweetie. Thank you. And I cannot, 20 years from now, I want to see exactly how the people feel about the Kardashian clan.
Oh my God. That's
I don't feel
another
good
thing.
about that.
Oh my God. Oh my God. And how did they get famous? Because their dad was on that O.J. Simpson trial. That's it. That's it.
That and then Kim's little sex tape.
Well, that's how she got. I'm talking about how they came to be known, the Kardashians.
Yes.
Because of the dad.
But it blew up over Kim's sex tape.
Well, that wasn't impressive to me either, her and Ray J. Personally, I wouldn't want to be married to somebody who's got a sex tape all over the damn internet and everybody done dug in it. I'm sorry.
And her children are going to see that. Her children are going to see that tape.
So that's just me.
Do you think I want my children or my grandchildren to ever see anything that I might have done on the internet that was sexually explicit?
Yeah. How do you set an example and tell them what to do and not to do when you did everything? And you can't tell me she didn't know Ray J was filming because she's looking right in the damn camera.
Exactly. Yes. And
yes, I love Uncle Bo too. You got be your damn self. No,
exactly. I'm gonna go out there with no teeth and my floppy titties because I'm not wearing a freaking bra. I can tell you what though, I'm still gonna be hot.
I'm not going to wear nothing with a bra.
That's all that matters.
Okay?
That's all that matters.
But I'm just saying that yes, okay, thank you. Not used, just looked it up. All that plastic surgery can cause fibromyalgia. Oh my goodness. See, I heard that.
Thank you. Because I know somebody who claims to have fibromyalgia right now, and that's interesting to know. Thank you very much.
So be yourself. All that plastic, and it's called plastic. You got silicone being shot all in you. Come on. They put silicone in cars. They put silicone around. Do you don't try to become somebody that you're not naturally, because who you are as a natural person only matters what you exude from the heart. If you're a beautiful person from the inside, that beauty is going to exude from the outside. Now that I do know, breast jobs can cause lupus, like because my sister has lupus, and lupus caused her to lose a lot of her hair. She can't be in direct sunlight, but she's forever taking her medicine. She's on that regimen. She eats right, and if she has a flare up, well, if she knows, she'll figure it out. But before they knew what it was called, we almost lost her. And that was in New Orleans. A friend of mine's niece, she had it so bad where she just refused to eat and everything. When I went to see her in a hospital in Virginia Beach, she was a shell of herself. She just refused to take away anything. Yes. Oh,
Lord. The only thing I'm concerned about is getting a breast reduction.
So I'm just saying that, that's what I wanted to do, but I told you I was scared about the drains. But Justin, when you see a woman with all this plastic surgery, what do you think?
I think it's crazy.
do you really? I mean, do you appreciate it at the moment of eye contact, and then
Nope.
you don't?
No, I don't want to see it.
So you're a real man.
Yep.
Thank you.
Thank you for that, Dustin. I appreciate. I mean, I'm serious because it just sickens me to, some of them do it. It looks so natural.
What?
Okay, like on the Real Housewives of Potomac. When I look at Mia, I see Silicon Valley. Okay, she looks like a duck from her side profile. And people telling me, oh, she's a natural beauty. There's nothing natural about her. She looks like a damn duck. I'm sorry. You do.
They get all this money from the show when they want to do something to their body.
Peace
I don't see it. You're not okay. If you look at her and look at her daughter don't look nothing like her or that man. Her daughter's hair looks like is matted together while you around here prancing with your hair primped and proper. Before we left the house, my mother had 3 daughters. Hair was combed. We would get our hair combs 2-3 times a day. I got tired of it. She would braid your hair, and hair long as hell, braid it. It would stay braided, and she would take it down and comb it out again. I swear to God, every time I see somebody touch me with a comb, I duck because she would hit me in the head.
Oh, Heidi, I have to ask a question.
Yes.
Do they still do the hot irons?
Now they're electric ones, but you can, they still, but I'm telling you, my mother, we could not step out the house. I'm telling you how we were. We would go play. She would call us in. We got to take a bath, put some more. We changed clothes as often as we got our hair combed in the daytime. We never left the house dirty, never left the house with our white tennis shoes stuffed up. They were always clean.
But it was all natural, honey. It was all natural.
Always neat. Now I'm in the
Yes.
store. I see this woman with her nails, out to here, her hair, and then I look at her child and her son. No edge up, no line up, looking like who done it. I'm like, oh my God. No.
Mama's too focused on mama.
Serious, I look at Mia's daughter on camera. I was so mad, I wanted to slap her. That little girl head looking like that.
Mm-mm.
So
No,
that's
that's a sad reality for
no,
too many.
You're making a point to make yourself look good. But this little girl, go back and look at that scene when it looked like her hair was all matted together. Are you kidding me? No. Your children are an extension of you.
Exactly.
You present them well, that's a representation of you. You are the girl, please.
Thank you, Heidi.
I'm serious.
Thank
I
you
never
very
forget.
much.
I was in Virginia. I went to the seafood market. This woman in there, she's buying lobster and everything, and I'm looking at her. She's pulling out. At the time, they were still using food stamps. The little paper money.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, well, shit, how do I get food stamps? Because you're using my money to go buy shit that I'm not even buying. I'm not eating none of that.
I turned it back up to 72.
Yep, but
It's cold
then,
in here now.
yeah, but you got your kids looking like who done it. I see these people in the store. They're playing with their Lone Star card. What are they getting?
Turn it off.
Frozen
It's cold.
shit.
Too cold in here now.
Yeah, they're getting
71
frozen
degrees.
shit. Nothing fresh. Nothing to cook. You're getting pot pies. You're getting pizzas. Why don't you sit your ass home and cook for your kids? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Go for it.
Okay, I'm good.
No, you're not. Don't be done.
Thank you. I don't like to see that. Your kids are an extension of you. But I'm just, it's good. It's all good. It's all good. If that's what you want to represent,
I'd be looking more raggedy than my babies ever did. I tell you that.
All right, guys. Maggie Morgan, hi. You just woke up, baby. Catch the replay. Guys, I love each and every one of you.
We love you too,
yes,
Heidi.
This is what my mother did. We went to Catholic school. We had to have the white and black shoes. They were always polished. There was no scuff marks. And at the time when we went to school, we had the pleated skirts. Them pleats were always pressed. Okay?
Exactly.
My brother had the khakis. He had the what is it? the line down the middle. He had the little lines in. My mother would iron our clothes. They were all hung in the closet. There was no something. She would pull it off the line because at the time we didn't have a dryer. She would hang everything up on the line. When she got everything off the line, she would throw it, and she's there with the starch and the iron, and she's ironing everything and hanging it up.
Because your mama took pride in her babies.
Yep, always
That was
neat,
her priority.
always clean. And people
Yes.
used to laugh because they would see my mom. They would see my mom first. It would be me, my sister, my brother. It was like the Brady. But seriously, we would walk behind our mother because she would make. We would walk everywhere. She didn't. Oh, it's not far. Now let me walk to the corner. I'm like, oh, let me go get my damn car because I ain't doing this. I go to the park and I go for a walk. I'm like,
What?
okay, it's time to get back to the car. Get in air conditioning. But my mother liked to walk, even when she bought a car. My mother loves to walk, and I walk fast, and people laugh. I have on 3-inch, 4-inch heels, and all you hear is click, 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 and I'm in the mall. I can wear heels all day. Tennis shoes, trip. I trip in tennis shoes, anything low. My slippers have a wedge. I cannot wear flat. I have a high arch in my feet.
Bless your
I
heart,
walk in
sweetie.
heels all day long and love it. Don't feel, but if you pay good money for your shoes, you don't have a problem with it. You go to Payless and get some shoes. Oh no, you're in problems. So anyway, I'm just saying
No.
that's the way we were raised.
Yes.
And, and I did the same to my sons. I groom. You heard me fuss at my grandson the other day, Heidi. I'm like, what did I tell you? Get up in the morning, brush your hair. He has all that pretty hair.
I know, sweetheart, and I understand it. I totally. Your grandson may not understand it nor appreciate it at the moment, but
Yep.
as he becomes an adult, he will understand it.
Yep, I don't deal with the laziness. Clean your bathroom, clean your room. I bet not see a piece of paper on that floor. And don't let me go in that bathroom and they got toothpaste in the sink, because then we got
Exactly.
problems. You got a bunch of cleaning stuff. Clean your bathroom.
Yep. I know, honey. I
So
know.
anyway, guys, I appreciate you being here. I didn't mean to keep you this long.
I'm sorry, but yeah, I hit the bottle this morning, ladies, and yeah, Crazy Cat Mama came out, so I do apologize ahead of time, but oh well, it is what it is with me.
All right, guys. I love each and every one of you. I will see you later. I think I might come back tonight. Oh no. We gotta watch Whitney tonight. Watch Whitney tonight. Watch Welcome to Platteville. And we're gonna do that.
How can you watch that show? How can you watch that show? I do not understand. I've never watched the show, but from what I have heard through the chats, oh my, how can anybody watch that show? Because that is just beyond. Oh my God.
All right, guys, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm getting ready to get out of here. John Yates is getting ready to go live with the Daily Tea. So if you guys aren't busy, or if you just want to listen, go over to John's channel. Let's get caught up on the Daily Tea.
Love you, Heidi. Love you, Destin.
You guys.
It was so good to talk to you, Destin.
Bye, Destin. Come up again, baby. I appreciate you coming up.
Me too.
I will.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.